I guess, a little bit about this company.
Well, I am Nikki Sivlis, and I've been a passionate scrapbooker since high school. And it's been a long time ago. I'm 37, so I've been scrapbooking for a really long time. And I have wanted to get in the business for a while. And my husband just recently retired from his law firm of 18 years. And I'm like, I want to start this business. And he's like, okay. He did some research, of course, as any good attorney would.
My husband's a lawyer, too.
Okay, so you understand.
I totally relate.
As any good lawyer would.
Yeah.
He did the research and found out it was, a good industry. And he said, okay, let's do it. And so I started designing.
Cool. Now tell me, what's your favorite line?
Oh,
do you have a favorite?
Someone told me to say my favorite line's the next one.
Probably is. Is there something that was kind of really that got you?
Well, My Sweet Cherry Pie was my first release.
Okay. So
it's my baby. So for me, it's probably my favorite. Oh, it's so hard though because.
Well, that's okay. Well, okay. How about this? Tell me about Willow Bee.
Okay. Well, Willow Bee. I love Willow Bee. It may be my favorite, but it's just all about a little bumblebee named Willow, and here he is buzzing around, and this is his bee food, and this is his queen bee, and these are all the worker bees in the hive, and then you've got the bee strips, and then he's a daydreamer. And so there's the cut-ups that we have in every line, and then this is Willow's beehive.
Okay.
So this is one of my favorites too, because it's just this whole progression of the story.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's his whole existence is right here. Yeah. So it's a near and dear too.
I heard this was near and dear too.
Yeah, Dan the record man. Well, my husband's name is Dan, so. And who doesn't remember these from the 45s?
Okay.
You used to put in the 45s on your record player. Very retro. I heard a lot of complaints of not a lot of music stuff out there. Sheet music, but not a lot of music records. I'd heard people wanting stuff for American Idol, and they had, for layouts, that they wanted stuff for Guitar Hero and karaoke. So a lot of that's really popular right now, and I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do a karaoke machine or a microphone, so I did something very retro and 70s.
Very cute.
Yeah, and all of our lines have coordinating 4x4 stamp sets and coordinating 4x4 mini pads. And the mini pads are full versions of the 12x12, which is very important for card makers because they can't scrapbook or make a card out of that. It's too big. So they get to make a card out of this. It's also great. The other thing that I did this time around was I wanted to make my packaging as green as possible. And so and I also wanted my packaging to be usable. I wanted people to be able to use it. So I have a journaling tag on the back of all my stamp sets. This has been a very popular journaling tag. The other thing that I've done is that I've done a journaling tag with lines and without on the buttons, which these buttons rock. These buttons are burlap stitched buttons, self-adhesive. And then these are totally original. I used to make them myself. When I scrapbooked, there's nothing else on the market like them. So we're really, really stoked about these. And then we've got our pocket of treats, part of our packaging.
Those are green too, right?
These are green too, because all you have to do is cut off the flap. You've got the 2 sticker sheets in it, and you can use it on the layout. It's a little bit larger than a 4x6, and so your 4x6 photos can fit right in it. If you have an event where you have 100 pictures, you can put your 4x6s in here and then scrapbook just a few of them.
Okay. I love it. Okay.
And there's 3 different sets. And then there's Ellie's Day Out. It's a very feminine girl line, kind of muted colors. But it has a little bit of that retro feel to it. So I just love this line. It's just really, I think it's pretty.
And she was telling me about Will He Be the One? I thought that was a cute
Will
story.
He Be the One is named after this little guy, my little Yorkie. His name is Willie B, and his paper name was Will He Be the One? So I designed this kind of around that name, a date line.
Sorry.
Someone had mentioned it should be a good wedding line, and so I designed it for a date night line.
Okay.
It's really versatile. 2 different layouts. Flaming butterfly. This was designed around a man's britches that I sat next to on the plane. I took pictures of his britches, and I went back to my graphic designer and I said, come on, let's design some paper around these pants.
Oh my gosh, somebody wear those.
Well, he did not have butterflies. They were flames. And so, but they were black, solid black breeches with these colors, red, yellow, and blue flames coming off of them on that black. And so I'm like, this would be such an awesome line because you could have butterflies. And, you know, butterflies are spring, and it's so vibrant and bright, but yet it has a lot of black in it. So I thought that would be kind of a different spring line.
Yeah. Bella Blue and Oscar, too.
Here's Bella Blue and Oscar, too. And it is a baby line / dog line. And actually, it started out as more of a dog line, and then I realized, you know what? Some of this isn't dog. I mean, like, these could be little boy cottages, and this could be little girl playhouses. I've actually done a layout, several. I even did a little mini album, and it's for my niece and nephew twins. They're boy and girl, so it was perfect for that. The thing that is dog are the collars and the dog beds.
Okay.